baby. Hello, hello, hello.
Yay.
We are back live. A little late, but that's okay because it's a late night show.
Oh, a few minutes. Yeah. Dude, especially, I love this. It's 9:30 for me. So
Yeah. And you know what's funny is here when Halloween rolls around in just a few more weeks, you're only going to be 2 hours ahead of me.
Oh, you do that Arizona?
Yeah, we don't do shit.
Yeah.
We just leave the clocks and never touch them. That's one of the things I love about this state. I love this state for that.
I told you I lived there for a year. I lived in Sedona for a year, and I loved it because you never mess with the clocks. And I have one clock. I have one battery operated digital clock that I never change the time. So every year it just keeps going. But it's like by the one time of the year, I'm like, well, it's with the right time again. It's so people were talking about. I think even Trump mentioned it about how he was thinking of getting rid of that.
Yes.
Because it's stupid now. It used to be because of the farmers, right? That's what everyone said. Oh, the farmers and their crops and sunlight and stuff.
Yeah, I think it happened sometime back in the 40s, I think. 1940s, I believe.
But it's basically outdated and it doesn't apply to now. Like it doesn't fucking do anything. So it's like
it doesn't. I mean, the only time it screws with me is when I have to go into California during the winter. And so I lose a freaking hour.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But,
what do we got tonight, man? What's on the topic tonight?
Kurt, thank you for being here. Appreciate you being on the show tonight.
Gives me a break from my boring ass life.
You're not boring, man. You don't live a
my life. All I do is draw. I draw and write and make videos. That's it. But in about a week or so, I'm going to the beach for a few days, so that'll be nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
That's cool. That's right. North Carolina's got some beachfront over there, don't they, on the East Coast?
Yeah.
Nice.
But we're heading all the way down to Florida.
Ah, there we go.
Road trip. It's going to be a road trip. So
nice.
Yeah, it'll be a few days, so it'll be weird for me because it breaks me of my work routine. I mean, every day.
Every night, it takes you out of the.
And I'll do like no work there, and so it'll be weird. I'll probably get bored. I'll probably be like, this sucks. I'm bored. I want to go home and work.
You're sitting over there on the table with a napkin drawing.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. No, I can't. It's like no. I'm gonna just forget about everything and see how long it goes. And if I get so bored, I'm like, I gotta go home. Anyways.
There you go.
So, is anyone watching? Are we alone here, brother?
No, we got 3 people watching here.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got some eyes on the prize. Looks like
is this on Rumble too? Rumble.
Yeah, we're on Rumble too. I got 3 people watching over. Looks like 3 people over here on YouTube and 1 on Rumble so far. Hey, B-Dog is in the house. California voted to get rid of the Dale Trees like 5 years ago, and they still haven't changed it. Yeah. That's California government for you.
Is B-Dog in California?
No.
B-Dog, where do you live? If you don't mind me asking.
He used to. He was born and raised in California.
Okay.
So he used to be in Cali.
Because I'm in North Carolina. I'm on the other side. So Wookie and I are opposite ends of the country.
He's up north. He's north of me.
Idaho.
Idaho.
The land of potatoes.
Idaho. Yep.
Dude.
Idaho.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't know anyone in Idaho.
Almost heavily.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Cool.
Not a bad state up there in Idaho. They got some beautiful country there.
Yeah, it's very mellow, right? Like you never hear anything about Idaho.
Oh shit! What did I tell you, Kurt? What did I tell you?
Yeah,
we got an insurrection going on. Insurrectionist here.
Holy shit! Who is this?
It's Bunny.
Holy crap!
It's 18 minutes to 10 o'clock over there, and Bunny's awake.
There you go.
I actually got to work tomorrow morning. But...
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
They're pulling
the beard's looking good. Beard's looking good. I like it.
Thank you.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
They're pulling you in on a Saturday, Bunny?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a partial shift, but I need the money. That's what happens when you move from a 900 square foot place to a 2,500 square foot place. Unexpectedly.
You moved up to the big time, Bunny. Now you're wanted.
This office here is like half the size of the freaking house that I was living in before. So.
Yeah. We got Cotton Ministries.
Cotton's in the house. Papa Cotton Ministries.
Oh, wow.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Papa Cotton, what's up,
Papa
dude?
Cotton. Yep. Cotton there. I think Cotton's part of the Cotton Council, aren't you? With Snow Dub and etc. All those cool guys. I watched a couple of their streams. They're pretty friggin' funny. Man. These guys are funny.
It gets a little disturbing sometimes.
It's like watching the Muppets for me.
Yeah, a little creepy.
Hey, look, dude. Get your ass in here. Get in here, man. Tell us
how you really feel there, Abby.
Abby, get in here. Turn your camera on, Abby. Get in here.
Home state of Commyville.
Abby, we need to keep giving Wookiee shit about the K-pop crap. I do love his. I love his.
Seriously.
Free zone, damn it.
Seriously.
I love your whatever.
I did that.
Your subtitle, K-pop free parkour. I like it.
Wow, that's not up to his usual lazy standards.
K-pop busters. Talk about soy milk. Holy shit.
Actually, I drink almond milk.
Almond juice, right?
I drink whole milk. Yeah. Whole. I like the thick.
Wait, Lewis Black used to call it what? Oh yeah, moo cow fuck milk.
No. Okay.
K-pop.
Fair enough.
Hey, Abby. Let me ask Abby. Abby, are you feeling up to coming on, man, or you want to hang in the chat?
Nah.
He's not.
Oh, shit.
He's not been motivated to do a lot of streaming.
He's supposed to be. He's going to be gripping some golf clubs today.
Oh.
He posted something on his text message thread, and he's doing some club work.
You two are like the least likely golf pros I've ever seen. I mean, you're like the anti-golf pro.
Well, it used to be my career goal in profession.
That's what I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, looking at you is like that. That's like if you were to line up as like of people is like who pick out the golf pro, you would be the last person.
I think I'd gravitate more to the John Daly type of golfing than anybody else.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
I just don't hit it as long as he does.
No, nobody does.
Wookiee looks like kind of guy I picture out in the woods in a flannel with a chainsaw or like a he looks like a wood chopper, a wood cutter, if you ask me.
Yeah, there you go. It looks like he lives out there, man.
He does. Well, but you're clean cut though. You're a mountain man, but you're clean cut mountain.
Out with the Sasquatch. Out with the Sasquatch.
Yeah, there we go.
Look, it's a bad mofo in the green. Okay. You know, John Daly's son Bubba is actually probably going to surpass him.
I'll tell you what, it's nuts watching them play. Those two. Yeah. They went head to head. There was him
and Tiger Woods and Tiger Woods' son.
Tiger's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they
kicked their ass. I think about it.
Yeah. It's the beer and the 50 extra pounds is why he's not a golfer. Yeah, those 50 extra pounds affect my shoulder, my weight, my hip turn, my back, my hip.
My favorite John Daly story though is I think it was the Masters and you know Tiger Woods and John Daly was like in the bar with the buds and everybody, and every time Tiger Woods would pass through because Tiger Woods will go practice or whatever, And John Daly said, come on, come have a drink with us. Come on, lighten up, get the stick out of your ass. And and Tiger Woods was like, no, I got to go work out. And then he came back through and it's like, come on, come hang out, hang out. And Tiger Woods is like, no, I gotta run, I gotta, go a few rounds, I gotta get my practice in. And then he comes back and like way later, John Daly's still in the bar. And he's like, and Tiger's like, come on, Tiger. He's like, if the day's over, come in. And Tiger's like, no, man, I got to get to sleep early, get to bed early. And then the next day, John Daly finished the round, like strokes ahead of Tiger. Tiger's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. John Daly's like literally the modern day version of what
he's an idiot savant's what he is.
Well, he's the modern day version of Walter Hagen. Walter Hagen was one of the first professional golfers in the United States. Right. And he kicked the shit out of everybody. He hit the ball long, and he hit the ball long for a guy hitting with wood shafted, handmade clubs and golf balls that were like marshmallows. So he can hit the ball as far as Daly can, and Daly's got modern equipment.
Well, it's like there's just some people born with like natural ability, and they don't have to. They don't really have to do anything to.
He actually hold up. What did he hold? A chip shot or something, one-handed, holding a beer.
Yeah,
and barefoot.
Right.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's John Daly. He's my spirit animal. Barefoot, one-handed, holding a beer, and he sinks the shot.
I think the thing that's most amazing is he shows up as St. Andrews, and he's wearing like all white, and he's like doing the whole British thing, and he winds up winning St. Andrews.
I watched that. I watched that playoff with him and Constantino Roca.
Because everybody's like, oh, he's a sideshow, and he's like, okay, well, if you want me to play it straight, I'll play it straight, and he played it straight. He still beat him.
He hit the freaking the 18th hole. He hits the 18th green from the tee, par 4. Constantino Roca short about 75 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, the British are kind of like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's get into the actual meat of this turkey here.
You've got meat?
I actually have some stuff. I actually been playing around with some stuff here.
Oh no. Wow.
So
crap.
So yeah, I'm gonna do it this way here. So this is a Newsweek article out of Britain, and this is this was last month, about a month ago. Nigel Farage warns Americans traveling to the UK could face arrest because of social media posts. Nigel Farage paid a visit to the United States and told the House committee that American citizens face the risk of arrest if they traveled to the United Kingdom after making social media posts that fall foul of British laws on speech. But old Comrade Starmer says that, we love our free speech. As long as it's your speech, you hate everybody else's.
Well, they arrested that guy that came back over from America.
They did. He talks about that. It's funny. So let's see, where is it? If I can find it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, the British politician who is a member of Parliament and leads. Let's just talk about Farage, former UK party, gave the warning after Irish comedian Graham Linehan was arrested at Heathrow Airport over his ex-post about transgender individuals. The guy was on vacation in the United States. Yeah. He made a post from the United States.
No, I think he lives in the United States.
Yeah, and he was, but he's an Irish national.
Right.
But he landed in, Heathrow Airport, which is in England. So,
yeah. The way he cussed those people, man, it was beautiful.
I know. It's great. Yeah. So, it continues here. Free speech restrictions in the UK and elsewhere in Europe have been a recurring topic of discussion for the right in the United States. But advocates of laws against hate speech and incitement to violence argue they are necessary for a cohesive and inclusive society. Eat shit and fuck you. That's what I think of that. Any society that says that, well, we don't like what you say, so we're gonna make it crime because you said it. That only happens in communist countries. I'm sorry, that doesn't fly. You know, there's no such thing as hate speech. It's only speech that you hate, and that's usually political. It's like, what the hell, you know? I don't understand this stupidness. But yeah, and it goes on to say in the article, this last one here, it says he's not even a British citizen, he's an Irish citizen. This could happen to any American man or woman that goes to Heathrow that has said things online that the British government or British police don't like, Froch told the House Judiciary Committee on Wednesday. So, yeah, I mean, anybody here, I mean, you heard the cops over there when they started this crackdown on all these people, these old ladies doing Facebook posts about how they are kind of not too happy about all the Pakistanis running around stabbing people.
Well, let me tell you how screwed up British law is right now. The guy who molested those girls that had that caused that riot, 3 of the rioters are now going to serve more time than that dude did. Yeah, exactly. They've been officially charged or officially like going to be serving more time than the guy that inspired the riot by
because they're white
girls.
They're white nationals.
Yep. But that's like the J6ers here.
Exactly. It's exactly like it.
It's the same. It's the same tyranny. It's the same bullshit.
It's
two-tier
justice. Happen here. That can happen.
Oh, it did happen here. Yeah,
it's two-tier justice system.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And I hope that every single one of those people that that perpetrated this fraud that was the J6 riot, this quote unquote insurrection. I hope all those people on the J6 committee get completely destroyed and get time in prison themselves.
You know, Biden what is it called? Pre-pardoned them. What is that?
Yeah, here's the funny thing though. If those were all done with the auto pen, they're null and void.
Well, I hope they really. I hope
anybody that got a pardon, actually, anybody that got a pardon before he left office, like in the last 3 months, 4 months, before he left, are shitting bricks because if they were done on the auto pen, they are technically null and void.
That's
according
like 100% for sure. 100% for sure. Is that just like fucking hoping? Hopefully,
no. I heard a legal expert said, they're not legal signature.
Well, according to Kash Patel, over 271 FBI were there the January 6th.
They were
it was a total setup, dude.
Total setup.
Yeah.
And the guy who was over it was the same guy who set up the people that the Kathy Hochul's hoax.
Oh, yeah.
After he said,
the Michigan crap.
Yeah, and they entrapped those guys. Those guys are still in jail.
Yeah.
And then the guy that entrapped them got pulled to Washington to run the January 6th entrapment. So
it's all connected, dude. It's
all connected. I mean, it's absolutely.
Oh yeah, it is.
All the connections are made. It's like all we have to do is wait for them to catch up because everybody online knows the truth of it.
Yeah, exactly.
How many times lately has they announced this? Like, well, we discovered this, and we're like, yeah, no shit, we knew about that 3 years ago.
We showed you video of that 3 years ago. Yeah, exactly. Like the guys, the Capitol Police up on the roof throwing stun grenades into the crowd just to gin them up. Before anything started happening, they intentionally were shooting beanbags into the crowd. They hit some poor bastard in the head.
What's his name? What's his name? Actually inciting the crowd and has never done a moment of time. Actually, verbally inciting the crowd. Telling them to go. We need to go into the Capitol building. Asshole never has seen any time. Yeah, we're not stupid. So, there you go. Like Christian nationalist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it is Whitmer, Gretchen Whitmer, not Hochul.
Gretchen Whitmer.
Yeah, Whitmer is and she looks like she's
same bitch, different.
It's a witch. It's a fucking witch. Any woman. Anyone who knows, I apologize in advance, but Gretchen is like the worst fucking name for a woman ever. Gretchen Whitmer. I
don't know.
That conjures an evil image in my head.
Well, I mean, Kathleen Kennedy, Gretchen Whitmer, Kathy Hochul, and like every single one of them, they all have like dark brunette hair, high foreheads, and they all have the same resting bitch face. I mean, it's like they make them in a factory somewhere.
They usually have hooked noses, like their noses. They don't have cute little petite noses. They look like fucking witches, dude. They're like fucking
exactly.
Oh my God! Yeah,
God.
There is no white privilege card. I checked.
Fucking nightmare.
No,
fucking nightmare we live in.
But yeah, I mean, it's and now that what they're trying to do that bullshit here with speech and everything. And what blew me away was that there was a video of Pam Bondi doing an interview with somebody, and she was talking about hate speech and going after people for quote unquote hate speech.
Well, she did that. She did that right after Charlie Kirk's assassination, and she got totally.
I know she got freaking.
She got raked over the coals for that, and she walked it back the next day. So.
Yeah, it it goes. To
you know what? Hey, B-Dog. I mean, B-Dog. Yeah. You know what I do online? If someone gives me shit, I stoke the fire. I say, oh, I don't got to worry about money. I got white privilege. I was born rich. I never had a job in my life. Oh, they fucking go through the roof, dude. Start doing that. Just you got to give them nowhere to go. Because see, that's the problem. Is everyone's so fucking afraid? It's like racist. Everyone's like, oh no. You just say, yeah, I am. What, you want to fucking sue me? Okay, so what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm racist. Fuck you. No, what are you gonna do? Sue me? You can't sue someone for being racist. Yeah, you're right. I'm racist.
Shit.
You're a white nationalist. Goddamn right I am. Don't give me any room to fucking argue. And like this white privilege crap. A while ago I said, I just started saying, yeah, it's great to be white. I've got white privilege. Never worked a day in my life. I've been born into money. It's fucking great. And dude,
what's funny?
Boom.
Is what Papa Cotton's saying here on Cotton Ministry says is the only white privilege I've ever seen is the fact that there isn't any single word that immediately offends us. And if you're Gen X, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Nothing offends Gen X.
People need to start
Gen X.
Like it's not even fighting back. It's just saying, like I said, it's giving them nowhere to go in an argument. Because all this shit is just online bullshit. No one's like knocking on our doors and shit.
Yeah,
it's all
the
bullshit.
Mental gymnastics.
And just say, "Yep, I'm racist. Yeah, I'm a white nationalist. Yep, I'm cool with whatever."
Every white person's a white nationalist. Even the black conservative is a white nationalist.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about Gen X though is we were honed to like be verbal assassins by grade school. I mean, we were like your mama jokes. So you went after each other till somebody cried, and then you made fun of the person that cried.
Well, to me, Gen X, it doesn't sweat the small shit.
No, we don't. We absolutely don't.
A fuck. It's like we were used to like trying to deal with shit on our own as kids, and it just kind of rubbed off. And it's like all this stupid. That's why like all this online shit and stupid. Just I don't even care. It's like you're all fucking idiots. It's like. Why are you arguing, wasting your time? They're proving that most of these arguments are bots, dude.
Yeah.
These are plants. Have you read this shit? I mean, like the majority are bots that are like instigating arguments that say that smart ass thing in your post about, well, Charlie Kirk deserved it kind of crap. And then you're like,
right.
It's a fucking bot you're arguing with. Why waste the time, dude? Don't do it,
Chalk Demon, I never got called that one. That's actually good. I like that.
What? Chalk Demon? I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, Cotton Ministry says Chalk Demon's my favorite. I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, like cracker. Cool. If someone called me a cracker, I'd like laugh. I'd say
Mayo Monkey. I've heard that one. I've actually heard that one. Yeah.
Who cares? It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna make me pissed off by calling me. I don't give a shit. That sounds whatever.
There's no racial slur for white people that has any sting to it.
Exactly. None.
I mean,
they think it's like cracker, and it's like, are you shitting me?
Oh, Nazi, fascist, racist. Oh, what?
But
what?
We got so used to that the last 8 years.
They burned that freaking stuff down. They've used it so much now.
Yeah.
And they pretty much diluted the meaning so bad that it's just it's like raindrops.
Well, I told somebody one of these times, I was like, you know how racist I am? I am so racist that I believe that any race or creed, any ethnicity can actually succeed on their own merits. That's how racist I am.
Shit. Yeah.
I mean, oh my God.
Racist.
Oh my God. I'm just horrible. I think that they can achieve without my help. You know, they don't need some white Karen like, white knighting for them to succeed. You know, they can actually do it on their own, and they don't need our help.
Yeah,
Abby Honky is like from the 70s, man. That's like a disco.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Honky.
Like turkey. Remember when they called people turkey? You jive turkey. Jive turkey.
Oh,
what was that one SNL thing where he's like, well, let's experiment with this, and then the guy's like, what about if I say the N-word? And he's like, he said honky.
Oh,
and he's like, let's say the N-word. He's like, dead honky.
Richard Pryor, Chevy Chase, dude. Oh, right. George Jefferson, yes. Yeah, he did.
Well, I guess that came from honky tonk. It was like short for honky tonk or whatever.
I'll tell you, I'm trying to look for something here, see if I can transfer it over, but I don't think that's going to happen. But holy crap! Well, there's one. I want to do a screen here real quick. Let me grab this and here, and I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go. I'm going to go right there.
Is he going to try to do something technical? This should be funny.
I am. Yeah.
This is going to be hilarious.
Yeah, 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later.
No shit, right?
Let me do the Jeopardy music.
Yeah, exactly.
To me, I have the same problem because it's a StreamYard thing. The StreamYard is completely changed.
Okay, let me. Hold on a second.
Abby says stream over.
Stream over. No, it's not. Over. Damn it. Hold on a second now. Son of a bitch. Hang on.
Here we go.
Get back over here.
Okay. Wookiee's getting frustrated.
I got this thing conquered. So shut the fuck up.
Oh no. Oh
yes,
no.
Yes.
Dial X for doubt.
Hey. Let's see here. Hold on a second.
I have no faith. I have no faith in this enterprise.
That one. Here we go. That one there. And let's see here. Let's go. Hold on a second. Damn it. Hold on a second. Where am I at?
We're holding, man. We've been holding for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to run to the store.
I already know. You got a PhD in saying motherfucker. See, that ain't just a word. It's a move, a measurement, and a defense mechanism. Let me break it down like an after-school ass whooping. For example, this motherfucker. That's when you see some dumb shit. Like somebody trying to parallel park 18 times. Look at this motherfucker. Turn the wheel, bitch. This the one you hit when you stub your toe. You motherfucker. That one come from your soul and your ancestors. Man, fuck that motherfucker. See that one right there? That's reserved for your boss, your ex, or the person who trying to zipper merge at the last minute. Man, you motherfucker. You say that one when somebody dented your car or ate your leftovers. Impressed. Hey, yo, look at this motherfucker here. That one reserved for the homie who just fixed his transmission with duct tape and chicken wire. Last but not least, proud. That's a bad motherfucker right there. You say that one when somebody can throw hands. It's respect. Mike Tyson, a bad motherfucker. So understand, DNX didn't just cuss. We crafted that shit and turned motherfucker into a language. Now go on out in the world and call somebody a motherfucker with pride. Hey, motherfucker. You right.
It's true though. It's true.
Holy shit! This guy posted. There's 3 videos that I know of. This one and there's 2 others. It's all Gen X stuff, and this guy is just funny as hell, and he's so right on and matter of fact too. Just freaking matter of fact. I wish I could get these. Those are all on Instagram, and I only got that one because I actually sent that to Abby and B-Dog. So, yeah. No, stream's not over, damn it. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're racist or not. Society is going to prison rules, and if you don't stick with your own kind, you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable.
Tribalism. It's tribalism.
Yeah.
Everyone's
tribalism. Yeah, and you're right. It's going to be. That's how we're seeing that transpire right now. Unfortunately,
Big time.
What the fuck happened to 80s and 90s? Remember,
it all died in 2020. It all died in 2020. It fucked everything up. It all died
in 2008. Actually,
that was the start.
Obama came in and
2020 sealed it. 2020 sealed it.
Yeah, 2020 sealed it, but it started.
Nothing has been right since COVID. Nothing.
Yeah,
everything's been off.
Everybody got along. There was some here and there, but not. It wasn't like what the hell you're seeing now. And now we're finding out that all this civil unrest and shit, and all this stuff with Antifa, it's all paid for, and some of it with foreign money.
Yeah.
So Antifa has now been designated a international terrorist organization.
Yep.
So when are we going to see their shit getting blown up?
Yeah. And when are they getting arrested?
Missiles and shit.
When are they getting arrested? I'm not seeing shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
The administration fucking Pam Bondi, they keep doing this shit. They keep announcing all this shit, but nothing fucking happens. So it's words and not action. When actions speak louder than words, they need to shut the fuck up and start arresting people. And dude, everyone's tired of it. Even the big MAGA heads who are like, pro-Trump forever, they're saying, Pam, shut up and show us an arrest. They're like, no one's been arrested.
They need to put up or shut up. They really do. And it's the receipts are there. They had this conference last week or earlier this week with all these people talking about Antifa and going to all these and have all the receipts. They have video and everything and eyewitnesses, the whole 9 yards. We've all seen it on X. All this stuff from Portland or Chicago or Seattle or wherever. It's freaking everywhere. And yet, and then when these politicians like this guy in Chicago, this derelict mayor, some reporter asked him a question about something freaking specific, and he just stood there and ignored the question. Mm-hmm. And there was some other lady somewhere, same situation. They asked a question, and she said, "Next question, please." They didn't even answer it. They don't want to freaking confront it because they know damn well what's going on. They know because they're part of the program. They're part of the club.
Yeah, man.
They're part of it. They participate in it. They go to the same fucking dinner functions with all these other motherfuckers. So they know what's going on.
Yeah.
They're not fucking clueless. Funny thing is, the Chicago mayor has like about a 6% approval rating. It's fucking stupid.
See, there's outside countries that want the United States to fail. They want it to turn upside down. And that's why they keep pumping this race war and this class war and all this stuff.
That's what they
want us fighting. Because you've seen the fucking memes. If everyone united, dude, then you'd realize who the real fucking enemy is. And the real enemy is a small fraction of the world population, but they have all the power and all the money.
The 1%ers.
They can't do shit without us against the numbers. So we would overthrow that. And you see in other countries, where the fuck was it, Venezuela or something, where there's like a fucking million people in the streets and they burn down the Capitol and shit. It can be done because we have the numbers, the masses, but there's no unity. That's the problem. And
there's no unity because
they're trying to keep us separate. They want to
keep propaganda campaign. The propaganda campaign, just across the board, has been to divide everybody along
the murderer of Charlie Kirk has definitely galvanized the right in a way that I haven't seen in my lifetime.
It's galvanized some of the young people, that's for sure.
I'm seeing a lot of people like lining up to get things done. I've seen more definitive steps and like I consider a positive direction in the last.
If you watch the mainstream media, you'd never know.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Because they completely hide everything.
This is what we're in the middle of, though, is a Red October. We're at the point where they'll push it and push it and push it until they basically can't push it any further with peaceful move, or not peaceful, but basically when they start getting pushback from the government, they've moved on to the riots, they've moved on to the violence, and they've moved on to because now they're targeting their opponents by calling them fascist and communist and Nazi and things like that.
Yeah, Nazi,
and so all these people who are chemically insane, been Adderalled up and now they got testosterone and estrogen in their systems. They're basically targeting these people and saying, okay, you see this person over here? Here's the target word. The target word is fascist, Nazi, or anti-democratic or whatever.
Yeah.
And say that person's going to, that self-defense, you need to, they're going to wipe out all trans people. Okay. So,
all trans people. Yeah.
So Billy, that used to be Bob, is pulling up an AK-47 and climbing on the local rooftop to try to defend their trans genocide or whatever, because that's what they've been told by Don Lemon on a podcast.
And 42%.
That's what we're seeing right now is they're trying to.
I know.
Well, that's what we're in the midst of right now, because this happens every time a communist attempted takeover. They reach the point where they start losing control of the judiciary, start losing control of like the narrative, and the next step is they start getting violent. And they start trying to take things over by non-peaceful means. Well, not peaceful, but that's what the whole Summer of Love was. It was a communist takeover of our government.
And that didn't go very well.
Well, it didn't stay. It didn't stick because of Elon Musk.
Yeah,
buying Twitter. That's
exactly. Elon bought Twitter, and everything changed.
Yeah, I mean, basically 2020 was a communist takeover of America. It was a total, complete communist takeover of America.
Absolutely.
And it affected people so much, they're still fucked up, dude.
Yeah. It's funny, and you talk about the trans whole community thing. It's been shown now that 42% of all trans suicide, 42% of suicides. In the trans community, there's 40% suicide rate in the trans community, is what I'm trying to say. It's gone up from 30% to 42%. So we're reaching almost 50% of these people are so messed up because they realize when it's already said and done that they made a massive life mistake.
And you can't do anything about it.
Once you chop your stuff off, that's it.
It's sad to see that.
And you're done. You're done.
Well, the guy in Minnesota, said in his manifesto that he realized he made a mistake by transitioning, but because he couldn't give them the win of admitting that he was wrong in transitioning and they were right all along, that he's actually a man, and so that's why he shot up the church.
Yeah.
It's because he couldn't give him that win, by admitting that he should never been a man.
And all and having the hormone treatments that he probably would have had to have has messed his brain
Audrey,
up.
the chick in Nashville, said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But they hid her manifesto, and they tried to hide the Minnesota guy's manifestos.
Yeah. They've hidden all those manifestos. Yeah. But it's it's a big lie, and they're still trying to push this crap on our kids that are in schools, elementary schools, stuff like that. They're still trying to push all this shit. They're getting away with it, and it's mostly in these blue states or these blue cities that they don't give two shits except for the narrative.
Well, what do you think Antifa was in Portland? It was a training ground for shock troops, for brown coats.
Yeah.
They trained in Portland in those endless riots, and they trained like how to do the umbrella to cover the camera, to cover their violence with camera, to the cameras, and they also learned how to, because people don't naturally become violent. They have to basically push through their own tendencies to become violent.
Right. Exactly.
And
their own
so
moral
that's what
compass,
they're
right?
doing is they're basically they're attacking people in Portland and becoming casual with violence.
Yeah, exactly.
So they can become shock troops elsewhere.
Yeah, yeah. They
And
become numb to the violence because it becomes habit to them.
Well, what happens?
And
You see it. I mean, these people are their first and only option is I disagree with you. Punch.
Yeah, exactly.
I disagree with you. I disagree with you. Stab. I disagree with you. Gun. And that comes from that working it out and these activist circles. That's what happened in the 60s. I mean, the weather freaking underground and people like that were blowing stuff up. I mean, the 60s were not peace and love at all. No. They were violent.
Yeah. Well,
and
especially
people
in the big cities.
Well, Ohio. I come from Ohio and Kent State. The Kent State massacre was fucking. That's legendary history in Ohio. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Vietnam fucked everyone up. The hippies because they hear baby killers and all that shit. I mean, it's fucking mess.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And then what happened at the end? We all ran like a motherfucker to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
And left people behind and shit. The commies still took over. How the fuck does that happen?
We shouldn't fight foreign wars. We should
how the hell did that?
We should just wall up the United States and say you're all on your fucking own. I swear to God, I don't
blame you.
I have never been out of the country. I have no desire to visit another country. I want to stay the fuck here.
Yep.
And it's like Canada, sorry, fuck you. Mexico, sorry, fuck you.
Well, here's the thing.
Europe's gone. Europe is fucking Muslim.
Europe's toast. Europe's toast.
I mean, there's no saving Europe.
We're not careful. We're going to have some states that are going to go that way. We need to basically have the grand old roundup and kick some motherfuckers out the door.
Just cut off all funding to everybody. Say, sorry, you're on your own. We're all adults here. We're not fucking 16-year-olds. You know, you guys carry your own country. We will carry our own country, and we'll see what the fuck happens in a year. Dude, because you fucking imagine? Like, everyone would be burning, and we'd be like fortifying and growing higher and higher and higher. But no one has the balls to do it. No one has the balls to do it. To say, okay, you know what? Fuck all you guys. Let's just wall up and let all you guys fucking deal with your own shit. I mean,
they'd all be
it makes sense to me. It makes sense
they'd all
to me.
Be third world countries.
Dude, could you imagine?
They'd revert to freaking.
So many countries are reliant upon our money and us and our troops.
Yeah,
and
we shouldn't be giving people money.
If we just said, okay, fold up the fucking ramps to the ship and we're sailing and we're going to be on our own and just let everyone fucking burn.
And the thing is,
we'd rule the fucking world. It'd be ridiculous.
We could, like you said, we could close up all the borders and everything. We could be self-sufficient, and we were for decades upon decades. I mean, the first, with the exception of certain trade deals, whatever. I'm saying if you just went Fortress America and said fuck everybody, we could still mine our own resources.
Yeah.
We've got our own oil. We've got our own farming. We've got everything. We can produce things. We can medicines and products and
I know there would be shit we would do with I don't know what, like fucking wicker baskets from fucking China or something. We wouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Whatever. But it's like we would survive. I'm telling you, we're not going to collapse. We're self-sufficient.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
like,
not like
you can even have them like say, okay, we will help you, but now you have to prove. What are you doing for us? What are you going to do for us? Let every country say, okay, like pledge, like Godfather, this is what I will do for you. And then Trump would say,
kiss the ring, motherfucker.
And then King Trump would say with his scepter, say, okay, you're one of us. Come on in. And then one country at a time. One country.
Well, I think that's kind of what he's trying to bring people to the frickin' negotiating table with the tariffs. That's the whole point of it's twofold with the tariffs. One, I think he has the idea, and I don't blame him, of eliminating the IRS. I don't blame him at all. Yeah. And using tariffs to fund what the IRS is helping fund. To eliminate that. But then on the other hand, is also getting countries to come to the table and to negotiate in good faith for trade agreements and trade deals on whatever, car parts, rice, it doesn't matter.
Everything.
It could be, anything. You know, we need to take care of our own here at home. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We do 100%. And it's just, it's, you know, people are all demonizing the tariffs. But here's another thing that's happening. I'm seeing this firsthand because it's my fucking job. I'm seeing grocery prices go up on shit that shouldn't be going up. There's no reason financially for the price of fucking beef to go up.
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't spike when the 50,000 head of cattle, or how many ever it fucking was, 3 years ago, dropped dead because of climate change.
Right.
You know, and the beef prices didn't go up extremely high at that point. Now it's gone up immensely. I mean, I was just talking to the wife this morning about a certain brand of ground beef, 80/20 beef in a 10-pound freaking loaf has gone from $25 to $42 in less than 2 years.
That sucks. However, have you noticed the price of eggs?
Yeah, the price of eggs went down.
Gone down.
It went down. But the price
I just bought 2 dozen a few days ago. It was $2.
Price of milk has gone up too.
$2 for a carton. I was like, fuck yeah.
It's like everything's going up. I mean, I've seen soda prices are going up.
Yeah.
Fucking juice prices are going up.
Yeah. You know what really sucks?
What the fuck?
McDonald's.
Oh God,
dude, I
McDonald's is going to go bankrupt. I'm sorry,
but 2 weeks ago, like 20 years ago, like when I was 20 fucking years ago or less, 15 years ago, you could get one of the meals, like the Big Mac meal or whatever. It was like it was like $5.99.
Yeah.
It was like $6 basically. Now it's like fucking almost 10.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like you used to be able to get $5 fast food, and now it's like 10 and up. It's insane.
So B Dog here in the chat says that companies are using the tariffs as an excuse to raise prices. Yes, they are. And I remember when Trump was elected, he didn't even get to inauguration yet. This is a week before he was inaugurated.
Yeah.
I already knew of companies price increasing shit on anticipation of the tariffs. What the fuck? He hadn't even got in office yet, and they're anticipating tariffs, so they're going to raise the prices on the consumer.
It's like price gouging.
Yeah, it is.
When during catastrophes, you know, like the fucking hurricane, and then the local store raises all the shit by 3.
And most of the prices that are up now, most of the prices that are up now are just because. It's not because there was a tariff on that particular item or good or whatever. They're just, companies are just doing it because they want to preempt the tariff.
Yeah. Well, there's one reason why McDonald's will probably not be able to price gouge for too much longer. It's because the president of the United States eats there. So,
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
he likes Big Macs.
He does.
He likes his Big Macs and fries.
It just sucks. It's inflation. But I mean, like I said, I remember I could go, when I was in Vegas, I could swing through the McDonald's drive-through and for $5 and change get the fucking Big Mac fries and a medium drink. Okay. Now it's like, and I only go to McDonald's like once a month. It's almost like a fucking special thing. I don't, you know what I mean? But I'm like 2 fucking meals, like, you know, a girlfriend and I, and the fucking thing is $15, $16, $17, $18. I'm just like, what the fuck? This is fast food.
Same thing with Taco Bell. Taco Bell's the same way. You could go Taco freaking Tuesday, Tuesday, and get like a sack full of freaking tacos for not like under $10. You know, for probably like a dozen or 2 freaking taco, you know, 2 dozen fucking tacos for $20, you know, or less. And now it's like, now they're like $2.50, $3 a freaking piece.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude.
For a basic freaking, you know, taco. It's like, give me a break. But that's what's happening. It's the price gouging, the inflation.
Question.
Yes.
I'm out of the loop because I ignore the news these days. But is the government still shut down?
The Schumer shut down.
Because I noticed the fires on the horizon, and people screaming and dying, and rivers of bodies washing through me. So I said, "Wow, the government must still be shut down."
Yeah,
is it a fucking joke, dude? Nothing's changed. It's like, who cares?
There's no change.
Keep it shut down. Keep it shut down. Nothing has changed.
Nothing's changed. It's the same shit.
Fucking joke, dude.
Yeah, they're shut down. And here's the funny thing. And you see the narrative that's being pushed right now is from the Democrat side is that the Republicans don't want to negotiate, and they want to take away everybody's Medicare or Medicaid or fucking medical insurance and all this shit. And they want $1.5 trillion to fortify the medical insurance for illegals.
Well, I saw Jake Tapper actually take a Congress lady to task, and he basically said, what we always do is when this shutdowns happen and the Republicans are the voting minority that's holding it back, we always blame them for the shutdown. He says, so I assume that since you're the voting minority that's, not allowing this to move forward, that I guess you're responsible for the shutdown. And that's the way we always report it. And I was like,
yeah,
did he just say that shit? It's like they're not even. They can't even. I mean, they can't even lie anymore. I mean, some of them can't even lie anymore.
The truth, because what they're doing. See, the thing is, it's basically the same continuing resolution that they've always had. Okay, it's just a continuation of what is already there. They're just moving it down. They're basically kicking the can down the road a couple of months so they can come up with another budget.
Yeah. Hey, give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, no problem. So it's just a continuing resolution, and it's like, but they're wanting to. They're thinking, oh, the Republicans and this, and they're trying to come down on Speaker Johnson, he's a fucking milquetoast anyway. But they're trying to come down on him.
Well, it passed through the House.
Yeah. He has no problem going from the camera and saying, we passed that clean resolution. Yeah. That continuing resolution is a clean bill, and it's in the Senate now, and it's the Senate's issue.
Kennedy, Senator Kennedy from Louisiana, my favorite senator, he actually did a whole entire speech the other day, basically calling Schumer out that it's like, I guess this is AOC's party now. I guess that's who we need to negotiate with. She said so the other day. He said, so I don't even know why we're talking to Senator Schumer anymore. I guess we should talk to the real leader of the party. The loon wing of the Democrat Party is really behind all this. I was like, oh man. So I can see what he's doing. He's a brilliant politician.
Oh,
he's such a brilliant politician. He's basically shaming Schumer into.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, well, Schumer, are you the real leader or not? Because this is her idea, and you're going along with her ideas. So how in the world can you call yourself?
He's afraid. Schumer is afraid because that's his competition. AOC is going to run for his Senate seat, and he's afraid. So that's why he's got to act like.
Oh no, she's going to go straight to president. She's going to go straight for president.
She goes straight to president.
Sandy Cortez does not do intermediate steps. She's going straight for president. So, like her little rich bitch ass suburb New Jersey upbringing is like taught her to do.
Jeffries is the one I can't stand.
Oh, you mean Timu Obama?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Hey, no, it's Hakeem Jeffries. No, it's Jose Jeffries with this nice sombrero and the mustache. Hey, senor, I screw you out of money better. I screw you for less.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, remember when all the media kind of like taught us that, if you're politically left, that you're in the cool kids club, and that you're somehow that the conservatives are all the sticks in the mud and they're the fuddy-duddies, and the funny thing about it is, if you look at all the new the constitution of the conservative side, a lot of the cool liberals, the really neat liberals, the ones that were like the cool kids, the Overton window moved away from them, and so they wound up on the conservative side. And so it's funny because basically the only ones left are the sticks in the mud,
Right.
And so they when this whole meme war started up, and they're like complaining that it was racist, or this is racist what he's doing, but all America is going to like, you're the geeks, you're the hall monitors, you're the one that we give wedgies to, you're not cool at all.
Sticks in the mud. Speaking of sticks in the mud, how about this?
Speaking of living wedgies,
yeah, living wedgies. No
with
shit.
Stick
guy,
up his ass.
This guy. Jesus. Yeah, this guy right here has got to be the poster child for the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. He's got 6% approval rating, and how he got that, I have no freaking idea. Those are probably all the fake ballot voters. But this insurrectionist Chicago mayor Brandon Johnson claims Trump supporters want rematch of Civil War. What?
Yeah.
What's this dumb shit talking about? I love how to start this off. I like Breitbart starts it off just beautifully. The failed mayor of Chicago, Brandon Johnson.
The DEI hire Chicago mayor.
Juiced his hate rhetoric against President Trump and his supporters on Monday with the false claim that they want a rematch of the Civil War. He went on to declare that President Trump has declared war on the people of Chicago and on the people across the country. The people of Chicago have been under fucking siege since Rahm Emanuel was the fucking mayor of that place. So you're talking decades of this bullshit. More people get killed on a weekend, fucking in Chicago than any other place fucking combined in the United States.
Yeah.
Shot or killed or all of the above. I mean, Chicago is a fucking hellhole.
It is.
And he goes on to say, I say very candidly that the right wing in the country want a rematch of the Civil War. The disgraced mayor bellowed. I want that to set in right now because the President of the United States of America has declared war on the people of Chicago and the people across America. Oi.
Whatever.
We all know who wants and who is currently fighting a hot civil war against America, and that's the Democrats like Brandon Johnson. And this is nothing more or less than history repeating itself. What happened in 1860, Confederate Democrats in the South wanted to hold on to their cheap slave labor. Not necessarily. That was not why. And soon as they believed Republicans might take all the cheap slave labor away, they launched a civil war. No, because the actual first shot in the fucking Civil War was by the Union Army, not the Confederates that you've been led to believe at Fort Sumter. So there's that. Fuck. But this guy right here wants a civil. This guy right here wants a civil fucking war. Mm-hmm. This guy right here is out on the streets protesting against ICE. This guy right here is signing executive orders forcing police to not help their fellow law enforcement officers by protecting them from these paid rioters, Antifa, these, paramilitary freaks that are financed by foreign money and our tax dollars, by the way, we found out, on the tune of $100 million through NGOs, probably funded by USAID. But yeah, so this pinhead here, along with other pinheads around the country, other dumb shit mayors, dumb shit governors, like this guy's governor right here, this Brandon Johnson's governor of the state, his governor, J.D. Pritzker, Governor Ozempic, shooting up with that shit to get thinner because he's got aspirations to run for the presidency. But it's
emphasis on the ass.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yes. But it's things like this that we're seeing right here, and the politicians back in the day, and not too long ago, were supposed to be the ones that had level heads, that tried to swell, or tried to get rid of or kind of stamp down the swelling up of bullshit rhetoric and everything like that. They're supposed to be the peacemakers. These elite politicians. You would think a governor would be an elite politician, meaning that they have a little honor, integrity, they have a little common sense, that they care about everybody, not just themselves, their family, and their paid backers. But this guy here, Brandon Johnson, along with his governor J.D. Pritzker, are the most corrupt motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. Next to that dumb shit in California and all the people in the California legislature. I mean, it's incredible the level of contempt that these people like Brandon Johnson have for everyday Americans. His own freaking voters, he gives two shits about.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? I can guarantee you, in my small little town here, if the mayor acted like this dumbass, they'd have a special election to kick his ass out like the next fucking day. He'd be gone on the street.
Well, you have to understand, they don't have to rely upon votes to get elected anymore.
No, yeah, they cheat.
I mean, you see this.
We know that.
It's like the same thing with when ESG got into our pop culture, where they thought that basically they didn't need the customer anymore to make a profit, because we had free American taxpayer money being poured into these things, and so they stopped pleasing their customer base. It's the same thing with these politicians. As long as they have these like vote changing machines and advanced voting, which basically becomes slush voting bags of ballots that they can just dump in at will. I mean, they don't have to please anybody anymore. They don't have to work on behalf of anybody anymore. They can just Brandon Johnson, you want to tell me that guy is like practically illiterate on the mic? You want to tell me that guy was more charming? The guy he beat out, if you watch that guy can speak. He happened to be a white man, but he was like a long time person that in Chicago politics, and this idiot just came out of nowhere. This communist idiot just came out of nowhere, and suddenly he gets the votes.
I don't know, kind of shades of Barack Obama.
Exactly. But see, you see this in blue states where you're like, that person is basically retarded. How the hell are they holding office? And the reason why is because they don't need competence, they don't need intelligence, they don't need talent, they don't need anything but the scuff that makes them a check mark, and they can just dump votes in and
as long as they toe the line of whatever their puppet masters want. If they follow along and they act like they believe in what's going on and try to sell the dog shit in this nice shiny wrapping paper to the general public, if they continue going along with that, they'll get the push from the financial
AOC tried to hold a rally in her district.
I remember that.
Got booed. And
then,
heckled. And she still got elected
on a campaign trip. And Trump shows up on a campaign trip, and he like fills the
same
whole
district.
Fucking park, same district, and there's Democrats cheering for Trump, wanting to get pictures and posters and placards and yard signs and shit.
It's because they don't get elected; they get selected.
Yeah, exactly. That's
they don't get elected; they get selected.
That's what happened in 2020.
Kamala Harris was selected. Yeah. She wasn't elected. Yeah. She's
That's
never won an election in her whole entire.
Yeah. Obama started with Obama. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Nobody knew who that guy was.
No one.
No.
What do they call him? What's that called? There was a movie about or a book. The Manchurian Candidate.
Manchurian Candidate. Yeah, exactly.
They said he is the Manchurian Candidate. Dude,
he was.
He was the Monk-Churian candidate.
Hey, guess what? He's not an American citizen either.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
You missed it. He's the Monk-Churian candidate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are more tired than I am.
Michael Obama
that was gold.
By the way, Michael Obama has a linebacker shoulders. So
sure,
yeah.
I'll vote Curious George into office. Why not?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Makes you wonder who the man in the yellow hat was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yes, it is. Okay, let's see.
But
here.
I mean, you see that. I mean, look at some of these Democrats that are holding office for years and years and years. Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah.
I mean, and who's that dingbat with the blue hair and the glasses?
Yeah.
Who the heck is
witch?
that?
Ugh.
Yes. Who the hell is voting for her?
Mm-hmm.
And what about that weird chick from like Texas that wears cowboy outfits?
Yeah.
Who the hell is voting for that? Was it Shirley Jackson?
Yeah.
Shirley Jackson Lee?
And you know what's scary? They make Fetterman look fucking intelligent.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Fetterman is like based. He's like he's very like he just knows right from wrong, regardless of the side. He's like,
well, Fetterman's got brain damage, and that's why he's actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Warren
it's like
the dumbest parrot in the land.
Fetterman has brain damage, but yet he comes across as more logical and based than.
He's for Israel. He's against the Ukrainian war.
But he still votes with the Democrats 100% of the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but the thing about Fetterman, though, is he proves the point. When that guy got elected, he couldn't carry a sentence.
Right.
No.
He still had brain damage. He couldn't carry on a conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the?
He looks like fucking Lurch. Holy crap!
Exactly.
Or Cousin Fester. Fucking.
But these are the leaders of the country.
It's the leaders of that country. There's leader of the Democratic Party, and it's like how the hell?
Any one of us would look better speaking on camera and are probably smarter, which is scary because none of us are geniuses. But then half these fucking leaders, and this is what I just don't understand. How does this happen? It's like
okay, all right. Let's change gears here real quick. So we have a decision to make. We have a decision to make.
Oh,
decision one. We can talk about the ostriches in Canada,
or get drunk live on air. Get drunk live on air.
Yes. Well, not me. I don't have anything to drink. Or Kurt can tell us about some interesting information.
No, it actually T-Bunny would probably. It has to do with comics, Marvel and DC and shit. But it has to do with Ice and wanting Ice dead and Batman and all sorts of crap. Did you see this, T-Bunny? Today on Twitter?
No, I didn't. I kind of ignored. I did see that Shadow of Assassins or whatever, the latest Assassin's Creed, the one where they set it in Japan but found the one black man in all of their Japan's history.
Yeah.
And made him a samurai. Yeah. It's been canceled.
Yeah. Well, real quick, I don't know who this artist is, but there's an artist who works for Marvel and DC and whatever, and he's doing the Transformers movie now or some fucking thing. I don't know who this guy is, but the New York Comic Con is going on right now, right? And this guy is an artist at the New York Comic Con, and he's drawing and signing shit and everything. Like, he has a booth there. Okay. Well, earlier today, like mid-afternoon, someone tweeted a picture that he drew today at the Comic-Con of that's it, absolute Batman, right? Absolute Batman, and he's crushing an ICE officer's head, right?
Okay,
And of course,
I guess I'm gonna have to do it for Wookiee.
What?
All right, here we go.
What? Where you at?
Hold
What the
on.
hell?
All right.
What the hell?
It's hard to see, but
I got
Wookiee,
layout.
Wookiee.
Yeah.
Are you able to bring up Twitter on the screen or no?
Give me a second. I can. Where am I going?
My
Your
me.
DM?
Go to me. No, not DMs. My regular shit.
Okay, hold on. The whatchamacallit. Yes, right here.
All right.
Okay. Yes, I see it.
You see it?
Okay. Yes, I see it. Hold on. Okay. Hang on. Let me
So as he's doing that, so I see this, Bunny, and of course it's getting likes like a motherfucker. It's at like 60, 70, 80,000 likes, which is this what is it called? Absolute Batman, which is doing great, great sales and stuff.
There it is.
And yeah, so my little retaliation today was like, okay, asshole.
That's
yours. I can do this. So I basically drew his drawing, except I put a Antifa scrawny dude in there instead of the ICE agent. And signed it the same way. Like if you show his and show mine, it's like pretty close, right?
Yeah.
And it's getting a little attention. Fortunately, some people are coming out and they're liking it and reposting and stuff. But it just really pissed me off because it's like this dude is an artist for Marvel and DC, and he is publicly saying, yeah, Batman is going to kill an ICE agent. And ICE agents are arresting illegal aliens and cartels. And, I hate to say it, but ICE is the good guys, right? And, dude, the amount of like, fuck yeah, he's the GOAT, he's the best. I'm just like, this woke tranny furry shit is still rampant, all these people who are like,
it is.
Oh, we defeated woke. It's like, no, you haven't, man. It's still there. They love this shit. And so I was like, dude, I got so pissed off. I drew this for an hour and a half today. I saw it. And I'm like, okay, motherfucker, I can draw this asshole style. So I just looked at the fucking drawing and I duplicated his style. And I put in my Antifa instead. And I said something. I forget. Anyways, this is just a perfect example of how the woke shit is still in comics, because this guy currently is doing the Transformers something or other. And he's worked for Marvel, DC, and whoever else, doing a lot of shit. And he's currently doing this absolute Batman shit. And it's like, he's still basically saying, yeah, fuck ICE, fuck Trump, kill. It's just insane. And the amount of people that side with it, it's just insane. And I'm just like, all right, something needs to be done. This is ridiculous. So anyways, that's what I wanted to say, is that it's still going on, Wookiee. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. I'm looking at the actual picture here now. Yeah. Yours is actually better.
But there's no way of knowing how many of those
Mine's cleaner. But see, in his defense, of course he looks like a Wookiee. If you look at it, because I looked him up, I'm like, who is this faggot? And of course he looks like a fucking Wookiee. And he lives in Chicago.
Now, is he writing for this movie? Is he doing the screenplay, or is he the director?
No, I don't know. I didn't even bother to look up.
Is his name Josh Cooley?
Daniel something.
Oh, I don't see. Okay.
But he,
okay.
No, he might be doing storyboards. If an artist is involved with the movie,
he's an
that's
artist
usually
doing absolute Batman. I don't even know what absolute Batman is, but absolute Batman is like, it's like almost an evil version of Batman. He's this really big medieval like version, and it's recent, like it just came out a week ago or something, and is going through the roof. And this is one of the main artists for this, absolute Batman. And now he's at a con doing shit like this. And I'm like, what the fuck? And of course, it took a while for our side to catch on. And so they're commenting like crazy. Like, they're like, dude, why are you bringing politics? well, I thought you were so cool. One guy was like, I met you at the Comic-Con today and signed. And he's like, I wish I didn't now. You know what I mean? It's like, why do you have to do this? Why do you have to get political?
That's the thing, because you look at it like this. This sick ideology, it's not like cancer or a virus where you can give it treatment and kill it.
Right.
It's like a fucking bad case of herpes.
Yeah.
Well, let me explain something. I'm just figuring out. I just learned it through this Charlie Kirk thing. Okay. And you watch what happened in his memorial show or his memorial service, right? All these people came together. There was unity. There was beauty. There was people, his widow got up and forgave the guy. And it was just like wholesome. It was something beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is if you twist that and turn that on its ear and make it the religion of the left, they are just as devoted as those people that any devotion that you saw at Charlie Kirk's service, but they're devoted the other direction. And they're just as religious. They have just as much religious fervor. To him, he was drawing like one of us would draw Jesus.
Yeah.
He was drawing something religious. He was something to demonstrate his own religious fervor. And what we need to understand about is they're not godless. They have a God.
Yeah.
They are not anti-religious. They are not atheists. They are converts. They have their belief system, and it's every bit as evangelical. It's every bit as fanatical, and it's every bit as devoted as ours is. But it's devoted in the opposite direction towards their own destruction and destruction of everything else. And so what we've been making the mistake of assuming that it's an ideology, that it's a political movement. It's not. That's their faith. That's their religion. Faith. And they are just they are every bit as zealots towards this as we are, any zealotry we have towards God.
They are the clear definition of what Nazi Germany was.
Yeah.
They were completely devoted to the one guy and his leadership. And a lot of these people don't understand history. They don't understand how Hitler got to that point.
Yeah.
There's a little thing that happened called the Night of 1,000 Knives, when all he participated in killing people that were his associates, his friends in the party. They all had the same ideology, but because he was a narcissist, he was afraid of these people getting more popular than him for whatever reason.
Well, once Lenin got into office, everybody that got him there, all these eager students that got him in that position, he put them in the gulag. He stuck them in the gulag.
The useful idiots. That's where that term came from.
I mean, all these trans guys, these people that are into trans ideology, it's a dead end.
The trans for Palestine or some shit like that.
Well, no, what I'm talking about is the fact that they are destroying themselves. They're destroying their future because they're basically neutering themselves.
Oh yeah,
and they will have no future. They will have no progeny. They won't be able to marry, and they will never have a normal relationship. And some of them are just mutilating the shit out of their bodies, and it completely truncates their life expectancy. And they're basically just fodder for the grist for the meal. They were sacrifices to the god.
Yes.
And I mean, abortion might as well be an Ashtaroth.
Yeah.
I mean, it has all of the we kind of like we're modern day. We're kind of like we're thinking that we're advanced as a civilization and that we no longer have, you see through the Bible all these Baal, Ashtaroth, Baphomet. You see all these like gods that there were other gods that they're being worshipped, and we're like, well, it's still going on.
Yeah,
It's called something different now, but they are just as devoted.
Well, it's
as the Aztecs were. They are just as much a death cult as the Aztecs were.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying is you've got this ideology that's permeated into comics, into the entertainment industry as a whole, whether it's book,
it's in our
novel,
education,
fucking comics, fucking news, fucking television,
education,
movies, education for sure. Okay, it's just seeped down through everything that you wouldn't expect it to, but it does. It's this religious political ideology.
Yeah.
And now, like what Kurt's saying, is the guys at the con, he's drawing these pictures, these political pictures, and selling them because I'm sure he didn't give it for free. He fucking give me $50 and I'll draw you a Batman fucking thing, something like that. And
it's more like 300. You don't
get
there you
go, 300. Yeah, right. Yeah, but the political is coming out. They're not supposed to be political. They shouldn't be political. That should be completely private. They should be focused on their creations, the creativity, and the fans, and enjoying the one-on-one interaction with the fans. Who they want autographs, they want pictures made, they want this, they want to take a picture with the artist.
Well, see one thing
they say fuck to half their audience, and then they focus on the other half, and it's like, dude, we saw that with Star Wars. I mean, that was the clearest definition of fuck the fans.
Yep.
I'm only going to focus on the people that kiss my ass, the wokies and the trannies and the furries and all that
and
shit.
That's it. And in the meantime, that's the audience that's not an audience because they don't buy your books, they don't buy your other shit and swag and all that other merchandise and shit for that character and that.
And again, the indie cop, like 3-4 years ago when I first started, listing in and watching all the Comicscape shit, that's what they were saying. They were like, the wokies aren't the ones buying the books and all this stuff.
No, they're not.
Because they don't have fucking jobs. They're too busy protesting and shit, and working at Starbucks. Well, they're not the one. They're like making the loudest noise. It's the Metallica quote in a song. An empty can rattles the most. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're the ones making the noise and all up in arms and protest, but they're not actually purchasing of their own side. Like wokey indie artists who fucking T-Bunny, like Matt, who these bitches, this Mags Visaggio guy, girl, and who's the one woman with the red hair?
Gail Simone.
Yes. Yeah, Gail Simone's a fat one. The redhead one is Kelly Sue DeConnick, right? Gail Simone, Kelly Sue DeConnick, and this Mags Visaggio, whatever the fuck it is. Like the shit that they make, most of their wokey fucking people don't even buy their shit.
It's like they're sacrificing.
It's so insane.
They're sacrificing a major part of their audience. The ones that actually have money.
Well, the thing, your stuff. You're misunderstanding, though. You're misunderstanding. Basically, what they're doing is they're basically writing this stuff for their church. They're writing this stuff for the members of their church.
Right.
They're not reaching out to. They're not evangelical. They're writing this stuff for people who are already at their church and already worshiping at the same altar as they are.
Right.
And so what they're doing is they're taking what used to be universal, what used to be evangelical and like for everybody, and inviting them in. And they basically shut the doors after 2016 and they lost the election. So they're we're shutting the doors and we're pulling all this in. We're taking our toys and we're going home, and you can't play with them anymore because we're taking them.
Yeah.
And what happened is they didn't realize that all those people that they shut the doors out were the ones keeping the lights on.
Yes.
And so this is always when you start looking at that metaphor, it's like Charlie Kirk said, the reason why I go so hard on the politics is because once they understand my politics, they start looking at the source behind my politics. And I'm a gateway drug to Christianity.
Yeah.
You'll see it's the same way with them. Basically, this is their politics is their religion.
Yeah, it is.
And if you start looking at it in terms of you're like, because we're sitting here like they're not aiming for any kind of like if it doesn't make any sense because they're not making any money. They're not putting movies out like this one war after another. Who's that for? Well, it's like that doesn't make any sense. Why would you make a movie that everybody in most of America is going to hate? There's no way you're going to make money off of that. But then when you start understanding they didn't make it for the rest all of America, they made it for the members of their church.
They're echo
the people who think that the Antifa that they made a movie basically that's praising Antifa and saying that those are the heroes. And it's because members of their church think Antifa are heroes. So he made a movie to suit his own church, the adherents of his religion. And when you start looking in those terms, it all starts making sense. The chief priest that took over like our pop culture, they were always there, but they were before the church doors were open. But then when we violated the laws, which was like Obama was supposed to lead into Hillary, and then Hillary was going to like cement all the stuff with Obama, and their high priest, and then it's like okay, then Obama's legacy would be cemented forever, and then 2016 we voted for the wrong guy. Yeah. And it's like, well, okay, well, we've got to punish you now. You're a apostate. Yeah. We need to punish you. We need to have our own Spanish Inquisition.
Now it's our turn.
We need to have our own crusade. Yeah. We need to have our own crusade. We need to like take the Holy Land back and throw all of you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we need to.
But so real quick, what's with the ostriches? I gotta go. I gotta go in about 5 minutes, dude.
Ostriches. Okay, hold on. Let's go with the ostriches. It's actually a real short one too. Anyway, from 3 days ago, and it's right there. Edgewood Farms. Veterinarian authorized to check on sick ostriches.
Oh,
no testing permitted.
Wow.
Again, this is from 2 days ago. 3 days ago.
Crazy.
Yeah. So a veterinarian hired by Universal Ostrich Farm was allowed to enter the bird pens on Monday, but only under strict conditions set by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. Now, this is the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. So here's some interesting stuff when you read the rest of this. Veterinarian Camille Sveranikara, whatever, was permitted to examine just one bird, an older ostrich named Betsy. No samples were allowed to be taken, and access to the rest of the flock was denied.
Wow.
I can only check Betsy on the sick bird. No samples taken, no walking in the general public of the ostriches. That's all I know, he said. The farm had been pushing the broader testing, including blood samples in the avian influenza and outbreak, and samples in hopes of proving the rest of the herd is healthy following the high pathogen, the avian flu, blah blah blah. Here we go. Here's this one. This is where it gets interesting. A farm spokesperson, Katie Passetney, challenged how the birds are being classified and treated under current regulations. We are a research facility. Ostriches should not be classified as poultry. Our ostriches are red meat, flightless animals that are not in commercial supply chains. We believe we should be treated differently. The ongoing push for testing comes after the Supreme Court of Canada temporarily halted the culling of hundreds of ostriches while considering whether to hear the case. And the farm argues that none of the surviving birds have ever tested positive for the virus. So basically, the what the hell is this fucking organization? The Canadian Food Inspection Agency has classified the ostriches as food. Yet they're a commercial research place. And they're considered red meat. So, yeah, and of course, the government is saying you can't test any of these birds. You can't take blood tests because we're claiming that they have the avian flu, the bird flu, and it's highly contagious, and we don't want it to spread.
Right.
Any of these, if this guy's a professional veterinarian, of course they know how to draw blood, and they know how to do it safely and not get it contaminated or not contaminate other things with it. It's just like when you or I go and we get our blood tested. They fill a vial. There's all kinds of freaking shit that they do to your arm before they even stick you and fill up the vial. And then they put it in a nice safe spot, whatever, and seal it up so it's not going to get out. And it's taken care of. They do the same thing with birds and dogs and whatever. But apparently the government is not allowing the veterinarian to, a licensed veterinarian to take care of it, which is a shame. So their whole goal, in my opinion, their whole goal is to destroy the birds and burn them. And they want to burn them because there's not going to be evidence. You can't draw blood from dust.
Right.
They want to fucking burn them. They want to kill them and burn them and claim that
Canada's becoming like Europe. It's insane. It's like I don't understand.
Like becoming more like North fucking Korea, actually.
It's insane, dude. God,
it's insane. And they elected a guy who's not even a fucking Canadian citizen. As their prime minister.
I couldn't imagine living in a country like that. I would be like getting the fuck over here so fast it'd be ridiculous. I mean,
thing is though, they're probably not letting people come down. We're entering snowbird season here. Okay.
Yeah.
Usually in October, we start seeing some people come down from Canada, and they'll come down from Canada. They'll spend a little bit of time, and they'll go back to Canada for the holidays, and then come back, and then they're here from January to April. I'm not seeing them come back. I doubt we're going to see any Canadians come back this year. If we do, they're probably the ones that escaped, and they ain't going back.
That's crazy.
They jack their insurance up because they have to pay for that. When they're out of the country, they have to pay for that. So anytime they come down here, they have to pay for their insurance. They have to pay Canadian insurance because they're not in the country to buy the overpriced milk and other commodities and gas that pays for their fucking socialized medicine. So the government charges them. And then the government gives them 180 days to be out of the country. And once they're out of the country, then they're really fined.
You know how blessed we are to have been born in this country. I mean, we could have been born in like fucking Nigeria or something like that, or God knows where. I mean, seriously, you know what I mean? It's like, if you start looking at it that way, it's like we are so fucking blessed to have been born in the U.S., man.
We are.
Because if you look at some of these other countries, I couldn't fucking imagine. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's crazy. There's so much. Canada's so screwed up. It's not even funny. And I was surprised. I thought there was like 4 or 5 provinces that wanted to separate. They wanted to secede away from fucking Canada. And
dude, they voted a guy in named Carney.
Yeah, I know. I know. But it's a British Columbia is one of them, and I forgot the other ones, but yeah.
Abby, put that up.
Yeah. I was like, you mean I came back and you guys
that? I had it brought up. Why the frick do you do that? You always freaking do that.
What?
What?
I had it brought up, and he had to bring it up himself. What the hell, dude? If it ain't brought up by him, it's not official, I guess. Whatever.
No, it's not.
It's his channel.
But we are a K-pop.
He's the captain of the ship on this show, man.
We are a K-pop free channel.
Yeah, there you go.
I own this freaking channel, dude. He doesn't even pay for this shit. I pay for this.
The great Pooh.
Really? You pay for his channel? Oh shit! Well, in that case,
I pay for his channel.
Well, then
he ain't never even paid a cent to me for it.
Damn, that's funny. You guys are funny. Well, this isn't what is this? Okay, help me out here, guys. I'm tired. StreamYard has I'm on the free StreamYard plan. So are you paying for it? Like you have that?
This is a pro StreamYard plan.
He's got the pro StreamYard.
So you get more cool shit because the stuff like basic free StreamYard is pretty simple. Even my image
we can stream to up to 9 channels or something like that.
Because if I stream, because I'm always like, what the fuck is wrong with my camera? I'm watching my stream and I always look slightly blue. I'm not like sharp. But yet when I first am on my camera in the backstage, it's sharp as fuck, because I have a good fucking camera. It's StreamYard. It only does 750, whatever that fucking shit's called. It doesn't.
Yeah, I don't even know if you can go to. Yeah, you can't go up to 1080 unless you start paying for it.
Unless you start paying, and so that's why I look different. Like when I stream, it doesn't look as sharp versus coming here or anywhere else. Yeah. And that's part of the StreamYard thing. But all that, I can't do this background like you have, and it's just it is different when you pay. And I was going to pay, but it's I thought it was $10. Now it's like fucking 30 or some fucking thing. I'm like, I don't stream enough to do that. Screw that. So you're a good man, T-Bonnie. Whoopi, you should be appreciative of him.
He doesn't appreciate me. He never appreciates me.
Oh shit.
That's cool.
I appreciate him.
He's spoiled rotten, man. He's spoiled rotten. Anyway.
Holy crap. All right, let's get the hell out of here because I think we're all about to fall asleep.
Yeah,
I know I am.
That's okay. I just have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. No big deal.
Yeah, you got. Yeah.
What time? Where are you again? Missouri or something? Where are you?
North Carolina.
You're in North Carolina too.
Yeah, he's on the opposite end of you.
Western North Carolina.
You're near the border.
I'm in Helene area, so.
Yeah. I never even heard of that. Okay, I have no clue. All right.
Helene, Hurricane Helene. You heard of Hurricane Helene, haven't you? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
fuck. That's where that hurricane made a hard left turn just to wipe out all the red counties.
Wow, that sucks. Were you?
Yeah, it's amazing. It was amazing. Yeah.
Were you affected by that?
Yeah, my power was out for about 2 weeks. Wow. Yeah, my power was off 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
not here.
Good.
We get storms, but no fucking hurricanes here.
Yeah.
We sound like the odd couple. I don't think we sound like a married couple. But,
geographically, they shouldn't have gotten hit by that hurricane. It should have made a right-hand turn, not a left-hand turn.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no way.
Like I said, for me, I'm far enough because when I lived in Wilmington, I did deal with a hurricane. It didn't do much damage, but I went through a hurricane when I lived in Wilmington. But where I am here near Raleigh, it always breaks up. The hurricane comes in, fucks up Wilmington and all that shit, and then it starts dissipating as it reaches us. So you'll get, rain and shit like that, but a hurricane doesn't impact this far inland. So I guess I fucking did the right thing and moved in.
There's a reason why there's no big cities on the coast of North Carolina.
Yeah, Wilmington's like one of the biggest cities because exactly.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay, good to know.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we're gonna say goodnight and everything. And so
B-Dog and Abby and
B-Dog, Abby and Cotton in the chat there. Yeah. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Bunny, thanks for coming on tonight. And Kurt, of course, thank you for coming on.
Sir. And Abby better be here next time.
Hopefully, Abby will be here. You'll be back for the next show in 2 weeks. Hopefully, we'll see. And everything. So great. What's on the docket for mañana night there, Bunny? We're doing Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Bermuda Triangle. Okay, cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Talk about the Bermuda Triangle.
Does the Bermuda Triangle exist? Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I look forward to that.
Cool.
Are you talking? Wait. No, we're not talking about K-pop.
No K-pop.
No K-pop.
No
Not Bermuda Triangle.
No.
All right. Everybody have a great evening, and we will hopefully everybody will see people tomorrow in the chat and whatnot for Cryptids and Conspiracies. Cool. Again, thanks again, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you on the next.
We all just want to party. Yes, we don't care what